Mahatma Gandhi, born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi on October 2, 1869, in the small coastal town of Porbandar in present-day Gujarat, India, was one of the most transformative figures of the 20th century. His life was a journey of profound moral and spiritual exploration, a relentless fight for justice, and an enduring commitment to nonviolence. Born into a family of modest means but significant influence, his father was a local administrator, and his mother was deeply religious, following the Jain principles of nonviolence, fasting, and self-discipline. These early experiences laid the foundation for Gandhi's later philosophies. At the age of 19, Gandhi traveled to London to study law at University College London, where he immersed himself in Western culture but remained steadfast in his vegetarianism, even joining the London Vegetarian Society. These years in England exposed him to various philosophical and religious ideas, including the Bhagavad Gita, which became a guiding text in his life, and the teachings of Jesus Christ, which deepened his understanding of self-sacrifice and forgiveness. After returning to India and struggling to establish his law practice, Gandhi accepted a job in South Africa in 1893. It was here, during a pivotal train journey, that he experienced blatant racial discrimination, being thrown out of a first-class compartment despite holding a valid ticket. This moment ignited his resolve to fight injustice, and he began organizing the Indian community in South Africa, many of whom were laborers, to stand up against the oppressive laws they faced. Over 2 decades in South Africa, Gandhi developed his philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force, emphasizing nonviolent resistance as the most powerful tool against oppression. He led campaigns against discriminatory legislation, such as the Black Act, and endured imprisonment multiple times, emerging as a seasoned leader with a global perspective. In 1915, Gandhi returned to India, where he was welcomed as a hero. India was under British colonial rule, and Gandhi quickly became involved in the struggle for independence. He launched the Champaran Satyagraha in 1917, assisting indigo farmers oppressed by British landlords. This campaign was a precursor to larger movements, such as the non-cooperation movement of the early 1920s. Gandhi urged Indians to boycott British goods, resign from government jobs, and withdraw from colonial schools, inspiring a nationwide awakening. However, his commitment to nonviolence was tested during violent incidents like the Chauri Chaura uprising in 1922, after which he temporarily halted the movement. Gandhi's most iconic act of resistance came in 1930 with the Salt March, a 240-mile walk to the Arabian Sea to defy the British salt monopoly. This act of civil disobedience mobilized millions and brought global attention to India's struggle for freedom. Alongside the fight for independence, Gandhi championed social reform. He worked tirelessly to eradicate untouchability, referring to the marginalized Dalits as Harijans, or children of God, and sought to integrate them into mainstream society. He also promoted khadi, homespun cloth, as a symbol of self-reliance and encouraged Indians to spin their own yarn to break free from British economic exploitation. Gandhi's philosophy was deeply spiritual. Drawing from Hinduism, Jainism, Islam, Christianity, and Buddhism, he envisioned a society where truth, satya, nonviolence, ahimsa, and harmony transcended religious and cultural differences. His lifestyle reflected his beliefs. He embraced simplicity, wore a dhoti spun from khadi, practiced fasting as a form of both protest and spiritual discipline, and lived in ashrams that upheld communal living and egalitarian principles. The independence movement, however, was fraught with challenges. Gandhi faced opposition from radicals within the Congress Party who favored more aggressive tactics. Additionally, the growing demand for a separate Muslim state led to tensions between Hindus and Muslims, culminating in the partition of India in 1947. On January 30, 1948, Gandhi's life was tragically cut short when he was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist who opposed his vision of unity. Gandhi's death was mourned across the world, and he remains a global symbol of peace, justice, and resilience. His legacy endures not only in India but also in movements for civil rights and social justice worldwide, influencing figures like Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and countless others who drew inspiration from his unwavering belief in the power of nonviolent resistance to transform societies. Gandhi's life story is a testament to the idea that courage, truth, and compassion can challenge even the most entrenched systems of injustice.